Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel for another Saturday design team project with Kraftgali. Before I get into the card, I wanted to briefly talk about Kraftgali. I have been with them for over a year now as one of their designers, and I just want to let everyone know, in case you didn't, how wonderful this company is. So if it matters to you that people are generous, kind, nice, hardworking, then I would highly encourage you to go check out the shop because A, there's always great deals, and B, they are just those things. So I love Princey. I love just working with her, and she's the most wonderful person I've never met. So obviously with the online designing, we haven't gotten a chance to cross paths in person yet, but that will happen soon enough. Anyway, just wanted to let you all know that I haven't really talked about them much, but go check them out and support this small business. All right, so what goodness are we getting into today? We are going to alter our stamps because we need to stretch our supplies and we need to use them more often. So I took out this Neat and Tangled swing and buy set, and I am going to mask off the little girl in the swing because she is not going to be what the elephant is carrying. And I find that doing it this way by putting the ink on, trying not to get it on the part I don't want to stamp, but then covering it with a piece of masking tape actually left my project much cleaner. So I didn't run the risk of getting any residue left over from even wiping off the stamp. So I did that, and then I placed in a little coffee cup. This coffee cup is from a Newton's Nook set with coffee and wine. And I figured this was super fun to do because I would love an elephant to carry me over a big old cup of coffee. I've been feeling very dependent on it lately, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring my image here with some Spectrum Noir, and I'm using warm grays. So I am putting down my lightest color first. I usually do the darkest, the medium, then the lightest, but I found that after, with such a big image, I kind of wanted to saturate the paper just a little bit to get the alcohol ink to move a little bit better and a little more smoothly. So that's what I did. And so I went from the lightest color covering the whole image to then the darkest, then the next darkest, and so on and so forth. So you can see the four colors that I'm using here. And eventually the very lightest color comes out to be where there's very minimal of the image that's showing the lightest color. But the lightest color is also used to blend out the other colors. So it's not necessarily that I kept a portion of it super light, it's just that it helped me blend out those colors. So I went back with a little bit of that color is PP1 for the ear, and then I'm just working at it. With alcohol markers, in my opinion, you just kind of have to work at it. If they're very small images, you can probably get away with one pass, but a large image like this, I had to go over it probably 2 or 3 times just to make sure that my colors were blending nicely. And here's the first one that I did that I never hit record on. So I thought I better go back and do that again. The first one on the right-hand side doesn't have the pink in the ear. So I kind of like the addition of the pink. Moving on to my coffee cup here. Now I have to tell you, I went outside the lines a couple places and the color bled a little bit here. I'm not sure why that happened, but it did. I know why I went outside the lines because I started this weightlifting program and my arms were shaking because I went to lift weights and then I came upstairs to craft. So I might want to reverse that order next time because, yeah, I was just a shaky mess. And so when I was trying to do the pink on the nails of the elephant, I just was like all over the place. So here I'm doing a tip-to-tip technique because I only had these 2 colors in these Copics. And so I'm taking the lighter one, dipping it into the darker one to get that medium shade. And I think that works just fine. I went outside the line here or it bled, and so I just took my blender pen and kind of removed some of that. This little grass this little grass stamp from the Swinging By set is so cute, and it adds such a perfect element. So I put that down just to ground my elephant. And then I'm going to go in and I am going to die cut it with my favorite rectangle stitch die from Lawn Fawn. Once I get that done, I'm then going to do some ink blending. So I was completely off frame here. I'm not sure what I was thinking or doing. I was probably just still delusional from my workout. And so I didn't show you all of the blending on there because I was out of frame. But I did go in with some Distress Oxide and some of my makeup brushes to get this beautiful soft blend right where I want it. So the top I did tumbled glass, and then the bottom I did mowed lawn, and that was really fast and very similar to what I did in my last card using the Swinging By set. So on the front, I'm going to take some VersaFine Claire Nocturne, and I'm going to stamp out the sentiment that says swinging by to say. And I'm going to do the inside of my card here with this saying. And this says, life is what happens between coffee and wine. And do I agree? Yes, I do. So that is going to be on the inside. Then I'm going to stamp out 2 of these wine images from the Newton's Nook set. So here in this video, you are combining stamp sets. You are altering stamp sets. And this hopefully will give you some ideas for what you have so that you could figure out how you want to alter them and how you can get more use out of your stuff. On the back here, I am going to use my art glitter glue. If you haven't seen it, I've done a full, comprehensive, as some of you have said, thank you, review of glue, so you can check that out. So you'll be seeing me use my top 4 favorites in videos to come. But I do want to say real quick for Lawn Fawn, I had trouble with the glue bottle and I sent them back to Amazon for a refund, and then I also let Lawn Fawn know just in case there was a quality issue. And they are so gracious. They were going to send me new bottles. I declined because I just don't need any extra glue. But I just wanted to say thank you to Lawn Fawn because I think that is just amazing and great customer service. So yay for them. All right, that'll do it for this card. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to head over to the shop to check out what Kraftgali has in store. Again, always awesome prices. And you could just find great new stuff over there. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and we'll list what we used below in the description. Until next time, here's some videos to hold you over, and we will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.